Welcome everybody. Today's video finds us over here in Bagan, and we're at the Ananda or the Ananda Temple. This one is one I'm really excited to see. I've did some reading about it, and it's supposed to have some really cool stuff. Has an interesting story about when the king had the monks design it and build it, and what happened to him afterwards. And it has some stone tablets that are unique here in Bagan. And we're going to take a look around here, check out how that looks though. But let's see what we see. So this is the temple. And I guess that this is one of the only gates that's surviving the old city of Bagan. There was 18 gates at one time that were built here, and this is the only one that's surviving. But you can see the temple itself back there. And then out in front has the normal stuff, has all the hawkers that are selling you postcards and stuff like that. So let's go in here and take a look at it. Okay, so inside the little gate here, have the arch. How cool is this here? So you see the archway, and then the hallway just is ringed with all the vendors. And then you have some of the paintings up there. So they're selling clothes and little trinkets and stuff like that. So this temple itself was built in 1105. And it was King Kyansittha, I think is his name. I don't know any of these Burmese kings, but it was built during his reign. You can see it's quite busy here to get into the temple. And Bagan is famous for like these lacquerware containers. So when you come here, you'll see everybody trying to sell it to you. Then we have some of the flowers. And so you have to come in. So we'll take a look. So here is I'm trying to sell the gold leaf here. I'm not sure what this is. This is like it's a Buddha footprint. You can't even hardly see it because of all the money. And then we have a couple of the angels here. Yeah, this is a massive entrance here. And then another angel over there. And it looks like some scaffolding is set up inside here. So they have this all scaffolded up with bamboo, and you can just barely see the bottom of the Buddha in here. Now the story of this temple goes is the king had some monks that were summoned to him, and the monks told him a story about a temple in the Himalayas that was a cave temple. And whenever they described it, the king said it was absolutely beautiful, so he had the monks design it and build this temple. And then after they built it, the king said it was so beautiful that what he did is he summoned the 8 monks and he had them executed, so they could not build a temple anywhere else as beautiful as this. There's a second story that says that after the temple was completed, that one of the monks and a child were buried here to become guardians. So it's hard to say which one is true. It's a good story either way. So you can see a little bit of the murals are still up there, and then they have like the cubby holes up there for the Buddhas. And it's natural light all in here, and then it has crossways, so it has a nice breeze. And there's just Buddhas every which direction on all these walls. You can see them all up there with the really high ceiling, and just a little tiny bit of the murals left. Now I'm not sure where the stone tablets are. Hopefully we'll be able to find those. Oh, check out this door. Wow, that is massive. Wow. I would actually like to see them close these doors, see how easy it is. I mean, those things are 20 feet tall or so, maybe a little taller. Okay, so this is one of the 4 Buddhas. So there's 4 standing Buddhas facing in the 4 directions, and they all have their own name. So this is the entryway over here. So the name of this Buddha is the Kakusenda, and it is about 9 meters tall. You can see all behind it. This is fantastic. So there are 4 of these that are named, and there's a total of 5. There's another one of these somewhere else in the temple, I guess. You can see this little hall that it's in. Wow, this is beautiful. So you can actually come up here and leave the flowers, just to kind of give you an idea of the scale. So that's the top of her head, and it's not even to the bottom of the pedestal that this is on. And then you can see the other Buddhas here, and you can see the Buddhas here in the little cubby holes. And so what people do is they buy some gold leaf to stick on this Buddha over here. So 2,000 jag, that's what they've bought, which is about 30 baht or so. So you can see it's quite busy over here. And these doors are just absolutely massive. So let's look out here right quick while we're right here by this entryway. So you can see they've painted it red, and then they have some of the little murals that are inside there, and then you can get like the books and stuff like that of this Ananda Temple. You can see the murals up here. So here are some of the stone tablets. So these are unique. These are carved into these stones. Wow, that's really cool. And then they have some more Buddhas in here. There's just Buddhas everywhere. And then some more of the murals. Yeah, I really like this temple. You can see how they did it all across here. Some of them are kind of faded, like right here. Looks like somebody in a boat. And then that's missing part of that one. So on the north side, there's 537 of these plaques. And there's another 547 in another part, and 537. So there's over 1,500 of these, and they all are different scenes of the Jataka. All right, so let's go down around this way. Yeah, this temple feels really nice inside. Like I said, it has the natural breezes. There's a little shrine up there, and more of these. And then that faces onto the inside. So I don't know if you can go in there or not. That's behind that main Buddha when we first came in that has all that scaffolding. So here's the Buddha that's fasting. So I can actually hear bats in here somewhere. So the bats are hanging out in some of these little arches. And then you have a reclining Buddha here. Yeah, I don't know if you can hear that bird, or that bat, it's squeaking back there. So here is another one of the images, and we can't see it, more of the scaffolding. You can see some more of the Buddhas here.
Remove the white paint here. Very thick layers, very thick, and you can see original paintings.
Oh. Okay, so what they have here is, this is some of the original paintings that are on the wall. They actually have it covered with some of this Lexicon glass here, and they removed 5 layers of paint to uncover the original murals. Wow, that's fantastic. Now I guess what that scaffolding is for is they're actually replacing the Buddha. The Buddha was made out of wood and they didn't know it, and the people were burning the oil lamps and stuff, and it caught the Buddha on fire. So I guess it was made out of the teak wood and a couple other types of wood. So here is another one of the Buddha images. So you can see all the Burmese are coming over here. So they're all in a big group. And the one guy is putting a flower there at the base of the Buddha. So this Buddha is made out of wood. I wouldn't have assumed that. I would have thought it was made out of brick. And they're all going to pray here. And we have some of the little monks over here. And then another monk. And some more of these little guardians here by the front door. Okay, so I learned a little bit more about these doors here. So they are made out of wood and they weigh a ton each. It has an iron ring up top and it just sits down in a hole, They're 24 feet tall is how tall they are. And they don't have any hinge and they cannot be closed now. They're just stuck in the position they're in. Okay, so let's go around here a little bit more. It's really busy, but this is a fantastic temple. So here's the original flooring. So they have it covered off so you can see kind of down how it was built. Yeah, this temple is massive. So we've almost seen the whole interior of it. We'll have to go outside and take a look at everything around there. So here is the entryway right here. And you can see the styling along it. And it's shaped like a crucifix, and that goes over to the old gate. And it has this huge open courtyard. This is just absolutely beautiful. And I guess up there at the top, you see that? They call that a ziti or something like that. It's spelled HTI, but they pronounce it ziti. And I guess it was damaged during the earthquake in 1975, and it's been repaired. And you can see the lions. Now in Myanmar, they use the lions. They don't do the elephants and all of that like that you see. They use lions on everything. Wow, what a beautiful temple. You can see right there they have images kind of in the center. Now to me that kind of reminds me of like the Mahabodhi a little bit, but it's shorter and it's kind of curved. And you can see those little red chetties, the same styling. Yeah, what an amazing place. And they have this small little building right here. Now there's one of these buildings that has some 18th century paintings. I'm not sure if that's it or not. We'll take a look inside here. But you can't wear your shoes here and the ground is fire hot. So it's kind of hard to see. But inside of here is a Buddha. And it has the gate to keep people and animals out. You can see the figures, just all the detail work. Yeah, this one is really something else to see. Just amazing. Yeah, this is a real treat to be able to see this. And then one of these little covered walkways has some more of the scenes of the Jataka. That looks like one of the mythical animals with somebody on their back. Yeah, how cool is this? So I've finally found kind of a little bit of serenity here. You have some shrines out there by the old tree, probably a Bodhi tree. And then we can see a good look at these lions here. You can see the styling up there in the plaster. Yeah, this is cool. You can see all the way down to the claws. Oh, and they have some little figures around here also in these little tiles. Then you can see the little pagodas up there. And that's the back gate that goes out, looks like into some brush and stuff like that. And then they have these figures right here. This entrance is closed off. And they have a small little building here with another one of these entryways. And then they have a place here to do some of the donations, the bell, and burn the incense, stuff like that. So they have this little building here. It's locked up, unfortunately, but they have something made out of teak wood over here. Or it's not teak wood, it looks like it's maybe brass. And then there's a Buddha image underneath there. And it's just covered up. Not sure what's the story behind it. You can see it has the little umbrella up there. So you can see the back side of it. That ziti, or that little umbrella. And then some more of the things for sale here. These lacquerware dishes look fantastic. You see that I just got hundreds of them here. So just imagine you're back in the old days, you come in here, you walk underneath this little vestibule to come in here, and this is the first thing you're greeted with, is this gigantic Buddha. Yeah, how cool is this? You can see some more of the murals up here. Yeah, this is amazing. They have some more of the bells and stuff. And then they have a little building over there. And another one here. Just this big open courtyard again. Yeah, I'm not sure what the function of this building is. And that little tower. And they have some, like a little pond over here, has some of the lions on it. And then they have another pagoda over there. This is the Shui Chan Ta Paya. It was Ms. Dora's Chu Tao Tao. And it has a little Buddha inside of there. And one of the old trucks here. And some other things here on the outside of this. All right, guys, that's going to finish up our video over here at the Ananda Temple. This is amazing. This is a 1105 temple. And it's in immaculate condition. It's really, really cool. This is one of the best that you'll see anywhere in the world. This is just cool. The styling of it is fantastic. Seeing those old Buddhas, seeing the murals, seeing all of that stuff, it's quite cool. So anyway, I would recommend it. If you're over here in Bagan, come over here and check this out. It's definitely worth it. And you can buy some souvenirs and all of that stuff also if you would like. And so anyway, if you like the video, make sure you smash like and subscribe to the channel if you're new here. This is what I do. I show you things that I see and tell you a little bit about what I know. So if you like that kind of thing, then you're in the right place. I show you just things that I see. So definitely leave me a comment if you've been here, or if you have any questions, ask me in a comment down below, and smash the like button. And until next time, guys, from Bagan, remember, life is a journey. Until next time, enjoy.